If I have a point on the Cartesian plane, how can I find the distance between the point and the origin? One thing I could do is trace the path that it had to move in order to get there. I'll trace the x direction and the y direction. If we do this, what shape do you see? A right triangle. So, we can simplify our question from asking, what is the distance between the point and the origin, to what is the length of the hypotenuse of this right triangle created by the traced path? Let's say our point was located at 5, 4. Then to solve for the length of the hypotenuse, we can use the Pythagorean theorem. To find the length of the base, we can take our point's x-coordinate and subtract from it the origin's x-coordinate. Similarly, to find the length of the vertical side, we take the point's y-coordinate and subtract from it the origin's y-coordinate. So we have side length of 5 and 4. So this means that the distance between this point and the origin is square root of 41. Let's try another example. Say we are given the point -1, -1. Let's trace the path that the point took to get to where it is. And again we see we have a right triangle. Let's find the length of the sides. To find the length of the base, we take our point's x-coordinate and subtract from it the origin's x-coordinate. To find the length of the vertical side, we take the point's y-coordinate and subtract from it the origin's y-coordinate. Notice how for both of these answers we get -1. But again, since we're talking about length, we take the positive case. So we have a right triangle with two sides of length 1. Now our goal is to find the length of the hypotenuse using the Pythagorean theorem. We find that the distance is square root of 2. Try this one on your own. Now, let's try to generalize this process. Since we are picking arbitrary points, let's give them arbitrary x and y coordinates. Point 1's ordered pair will be x1, y1, and point 2's ordered pair will be x2, y2. Now we're going to follow the same strategy as before and find the length of the two sides. The length of the base is found by taking point 1's x-coordinate and subtracting from it point 2's x-coordinate. The length of the vertical side can be found by taking point 1's y-coordinate and subtracting from it point 2's y-coordinate. Now we can use the Pythagorean theorem to find the length of the hypotenuse. And voila, we found our generalized distance formula. Let's try it out now. What is the distance between point 34 and -1, -1? First, identify your variables. And then, it's simple plug and chug. What is the distance between 8 -1 and 2 -4? Again, first identify your variables, and then simply plug and chug. Not that bad, right?